You guys have no idea how I am proud of you all. This is quite a statement, but it has to be the first statement. We are not done here. This has to continue, keep rolling through right into September. So, I'm going to sing a song now. But before I do, it's true. This does not make sense. It does not make economic sense. It does not make environmental sense. It just doesn't make scientific sense. But why are they doing it anyway? Greed? Now someone said, well, Charles, and Don Bowser explained it to me, he says, we're in a captured state. We're in a captured state. And someone else says, well, no, Charles, we're in an abandoned state. See, if you're in a captured state, at least you put up a fight. But we've abandoned. Our governments have abandoned us for the longest while. They've been making secret deals to make sure that things are expedient and quiet, but they have abandoned the people of New Brunswick. So it's time for us to take all of it back. It is our resource. We need to take control of it. It is our wealth. It does not make sense that we are such a small province with such a small population, and we are getting such large resources, and we can't even afford to live here. It makes absolutely no sense. So we need to recapture the control of our resources so we can do this for our children and our grandchildren. Now, I also wanted to make a little statement regarding maple syrup producers. A report came out 2 years ago that basically stated, listen, government should invest in maple syrup producers because there's so much money to be made. But you know what? It's been covered, it's been quieted, it hasn't been brought public till recently. And that's a shame, because they've been taking all these reports that they had over the years and just keeping them quiet, making sure that we forget about them. The media certainly isn't helping. The Irving papers. Okay, so get your singing voices ready. Okay, now repeat after me. I'll say it first, you repeat. That is why I am not with JDI. Well, this is a story of a corporation and grown so large it's an abomination. And they rule over New Brunswick like it's their own kingdom. It took years and years of manipulation, of squeezing workers and squeezing politicians, but now they have us all by the throat doing their bidding. That is why I am not with JDI. Good. Well, they plunder our great forests to make them into huge tree farms. They cover them with herbicides and tell us there's no harm. The clear cuts are choking all our rivers, the streams, the lakes and ponds. The fish that live within this mess, unable to respond. That is why I am not with JDI. Hey, I like this. Now, don't you think our governments should work real hard and be on guard to protect the people from such exploitation? But the Liberals and the Conservatives are all the same, and when it comes to take a stand, they wilt away like old noodles. That is why I am not with JDI. Now, working in the woods for this corporation means signing your life away. Forget the wife, the kids, and your vacations. You sign upon the dotted line and buy $1 million contraption and you work it down to the bone, enslaved to the corporation. That is why I am not with JDI. Now this is the story of a corporation that's grown so huge it's an abomination. Forget the word. They rule over New Brunswick like it's their own kingdom. It took years and years of manipulation, of squeezing workers and squeezing politicians, and now they all have us by the throat, and the province is broke, and we're still doing their bidding. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles. Lois Corbett is the